you told me, like 2 months ago, right, you would start the season with 4 points in between Napoli and Juve, I would say that's amazing, right? I would say we did good. That means it's a win and a draw, right? It's a good result for us, especially from last year where we were struggling against every single team. However, we drew in the worst way possible. Modric crosses the ball. Santi Jimenez, by the way, what a game by Santi Jimenez. I think this is his best game yet. Wins the penalty for us. Pulisic skies it. That could have been 3 points right there. Right after, not right after, later in the game, Leao gets subbed on. In my head, I even I even told my uncle, I'm like, Leao and Nkunku are gonna change this game. Leao and Nkunku, when they get subbed on, they're gonna give the creativity, the individual brilliance we need to break the lines and win this game for us. First one, Pulisic crosses the ball in. Loftus Cheek maybe taps it a little bit. Maybe he doesn't. Leao misses an open goal. I say, okay, that could have been a goal too. But I'm like, okay, it's fine. Let's move on. We have 15, 20 more minutes. Let's move on. 89th minute. Modric gives an amazing pass to Leao. Fantastic pass to Leao. He stumbles and hits it straight at the keeper. I just, like, a point is a point. We're third. We're behind Roma and Napoli. But this might actually affect our Scudetto race. Like, later in the season, we're going to be like, oh, we should have won this game. Same with the Cremonese game. We should have won this game against Juve. We missed a pen. Leao missed two open chances. Anyways, welcome back to Extra Time Milan episode 7. I'm going to be going over our Milan-Juve 0-0 draw at the Allianz Stadium. Alright, let's get straight to it. Alright, as always, we're going to start from the back. Mike Manan, again, he had a great game today. I think he was, I think today he was our man of the match, to be honest. He made a really good save on Gatti. He made a couple good saves here and there. I think he was very good today. I just can't get over the fact that we drew this game. I still cannot believe we drew this game, but Mike, I'm going to give him an 8.0, our man of the match today. Moving on to Pavlovic. I mean, he wasn't bad, but at the same time, he wasn't good. He had a couple slip-ups, but he did also have moments where he got out of pressure easily. His dribbling is becoming better. He is attacking well, but I'm just going to give him a 6.5, just a very mid performance today. He didn't really do much. I think he was the worst of the bunch today, worst of the three center backs. Moving on to Gabbia, I think he had a fantastic game. He didn't really put our wrong foot. I'm going to give him a 7.5. I mean, the whole game, Gabbia was always there. He was winning his duels. I mean, I think he was winning his most aerial duels. Yeah, 2 out of 2 aerial duels, clearances, interceptions. He was everywhere today. I really like Gabbia today. Pavlovic, I don't know. I just don't think this was one of his good games today. Yeah, moving on to Tomori. Again, just slightly above Pavlovic. He was decent, but he was getting caught out by Yildiz a couple times. And also the left side right here, we were getting demolished by this guy right here. This guy created like 3 chances or like 4 chances just by dribbling past Bartisagi and then going to Pavlovic. I mean, He was really good today, Conceição. I don't know why they only gave him a 6.6. That's crazy, but he was really good today. Yeah. Moving on to Sally Makers. I think 7.0. I mean, he had a decent performance today. He's providing those 7, 8 out of 10 performances every week. I'm loving Sally Makers as that right wing back role. I don't see him getting replaced anytime soon. Defensively, he's been great. He was locking up Cambiaso. Every time they had a duel, I feel like Sally Makers is the one that got out of that well. Moving on to Yusuf, I think this was one of his good games. In the first half, especially, I think he was everywhere. I think he was doing really well in the first half, but then the second half, he started falling off, which led to his substitution. I would give him a 7, but nah, I'll give him a 7.0. I'll give Fofana a 7.0. I think he was good. I think he was one of our best midfielders today, better than Rabiot in my opinion, and Rabiot has been one of our best. So yeah, I'm gonna give Fofana a 7. Moving on to Luka, 7.5. I think again one of our best players, but when is he not? Modric was really good today. He had that pass to Leao. He had that cross to Santi Jimenez. He had another cross to Santi Jimenez that Jimenez won the penalty. This guy is just so good, man. He's helping us out so much. I really appreciate Luka Modric and what he does. I think he's above Gabia in my opinion. I think he was better than Gabia today. Moving on to Rabiot, disappointing to be honest. I was expecting much more. I'm gonna give him 6.5. I think it was better than Tomori, but I'm gonna give Rabiot a 6.5. I don't think he was that good today, to be honest. Um, I was expecting him to be more calm on the ball, progressing the ball forward more. I feel like Loftus-Cheek did more than Rabiot in that like 20 minutes when he got subbed on. That's just my opinion though. But again, Rabiot, I still like him, but I just think today wasn't really his game. Moving on to Bartisagi. The thing about him, it's like you can't really blame Bartisagi because he's not fully developed yet, and Estupinian was the one that got that red card last game, which led to Bartisagi starting. Because who else are you gonna start in that position? But I'm gonna give him a 6.0. I just do not think he was good. He's 19, right? He's still young. He's still developing. I like the fact that we're playing these youngsters. I appreciate Allegri for starting him, but he wasn't that good. He's just not experienced enough. I mean, in my opinion, you can easily move Rabiot to that left mid spot, or you can easily move Makers to left mid, go maybe Pulisic on right mid, or maybe push up Tomori as that right mid. But I don't see Bartisagi starting again, especially if Estupian is healthy. But it's good to see that he's developing, getting more PT, but he just wasn't good today. Moving on to Captain America. It's disappointing, but I'm giving Pulisic a 5.5. I mean, he was so good the last couple games. I expected him to come in this game, score, assist, create a chance, win a penalty. I was expecting the world from this guy, and he did the complete opposite. Props to Santi Jimenez winning the penalty, because even if he didn't win that penalty, he could have scored. So either way, props to him. Pulisic steps up. Didn't have that good of a game beforehand. Beforehand, he was slipping. He had that chance where he would like ran past a couple players, then he just slips. He had two shots. I mean, one obviously is the penalty, but that one shot right here was literally like right after the penalty. He got mad that he missed and he wanted to shoot like ASAP. But he wasn't good today. Pulisic was not good today. I think this was one of his worst performances so far. I'm gonna give him a 5.5 just because of that missed penalty. I feel like brings it down so much because that should have been a goal. He should have converted that. But I'm not gonna quickly say like, oh, sell Pulisic, oh, sub Pulisic next game. Obviously not. He's still our best player, but today he was not good. So for me, Um, Pulisic, is he LVP? No. I think there's someone that was worse than Pulisic, which is crazy to say. But I think there was someone worse than Pulisic today. Moving on to, surprisingly, a really good performance by Santi Jimenez. I'm going to give him a 7.0, top of 7.0. I think he was great. To be honest, no, I'm going to give him a 7.5. I mean, below, like, the least rankings, but I'm going to give him a 7.5. I think he was really good today. He won the penalty for us. He had that one chance where he dribbled past like 2 or 3 players, and then he shot that shot like directly at De Gregorio. But I mean, it was a hard shot. But the fact that he dribbled past a couple players, he was in the position for that header from whose cross was it? From Bartesagi's cross. He had that one header. I believe it was right. Where was it at? The header. Yeah, right here. He was in a really good position. It was very close. He was tracking back. He was progressing play. I liked Jimenez today. I really liked him. I think he shouldn't have been subbed out that early. But I mean, it makes sense to put Leao in because Leao is on paper, a much better player. But he didn't show that today. But Jimenez, I think I think he was our best attacking player today. I really liked him. Um, Moving on to Loftus-Cheek, he got subbed on. Again, I liked Loftus-Cheek, but he barely had any time. I'm gonna put him the top of 6.5. He didn't really do anything that's like, oh my god, can I do this? All right, there we go. He didn't really do anything that was like outstanding, but he did progress play. I believe he had a shot. Yeah, he had that one shot, but he was decent. I think he was better than Rabiot when he got subbed on. You can clearly see the difference when he got on. As I said before, I like Loftus-Cheek and I want him to see more minutes. Obviously from the bench though. He progressed play. He had a couple good passes every now and then. He keeps drifting on this side right here. There was a play like right around here when he was pressed by like 3 different players, and he got out of it and he passed it to Pulisic, who then passed it back out, try to progress another play. But I think Loftus-Cheek was decent. Moving on. Oh my god, I can't believe I'm saying this, but to the LVP, Rafael Leao. As you guys know, this is my favorite player. My favorite player to watch. Arguably favorite player of all time. But oh my god, that was a horrendous performance. That was he missed like oh my god. I can't believe Leao was an LVP off the bench. Like that makes no sense, right? How can you be LVP when you played for like 20 minutes or like 30 minutes? But let's go through each of his shots, right? This shot right here. To be honest, I'm not going to blame him that much because De Gregorio was off his feet and it was actually a pretty close shot. But last year, Leao, 2 years ago, Leao, you know what he would have done? He would have ran all the way, dribbled past 3 players, and looked for a shot or looked for a good pass. That was a very lazy shot by Leao. That was a very, very, very lazy shot by Leao. I will show you guys the clip, but I don't want to get copyrighted. Very lazy shot. He should have dribbled. He should have sprinted. He should have found a better chance to create. But then again, that was his first play, so I was like, it's fine. It's fine. Moving on to the next shot. Pulisic has the ball, right? Slightly cuts in. He has hella space in front of him. He has Loftus-Cheek. He has Leao and one more player. He crossed it in. Loftus-Cheek taps it a little bit. Maybe he doesn't. I don't even know if he actually taps the ball. But if he doesn't or he did, it was a good play either way. Leao was there in front of goal. And he slaps it wide. I don't know why that says 0.16 XG. It should have been much higher. This last one. Our last play of the game. 90th minute. To redeem himself. Modric with an amazing pass. Right to Leao's feet. Directed to the keeper. You know how I flame Santi Jimenez for missing these type of chances. And this is why Leao is getting a 5.5. And this is why he's getting LVP. Now, obviously, like I said with Santi, like I said with Pulisic, 100% I'm not giving up on Leao. There's obviously a good player there, obviously. And that's why I picked him as my MVP. But bro, you have to finish those chances. Anyways, moving on to Nkunku. Didn't really do much. I mean, I barely saw anything. 6.0 is just a mid performance. He didn't really do anything. I mean, he only played for what, like 15 minutes, so you can't really blame him. Um, yeah, I really isn't really much to say. Really isn't really much to say. What? But moving on, Allegri, Massimiliano, GOAT. I'm giving him a 7.5. Right? Um, Tactically, I think he played well. I don't think he played bad tactically. I think it was mostly individual moments that sold him. Like, if you look at stats, we possession was 50-50, which is crazy. For an Allegri game, 50-50, that's insane. We had 13 shots, 4 on target. It's crazy how it says only one big chance, and that's probably the penalty. But I think Leao had like 2 big chances um, that he should have converted. But I think that game we played much better than Juve. Juve played good too, though. I can't even lie. Like, I think Jonathan David from their end played really bad. He had that one chance where he literally just slipped and just he could have had an easy shot, but he just slipped. Same with Pulisic though. Pulisic slipped too. Damn, they're like making North America look bad with Canada and the U.S. McKinney played good though. I think McKinney played pretty decent. But I don't care about Juve. We're not talking about Juve. I think Allegri set up this game pretty good. It's just the individual moments like Pulisic slipping, Pulisic missing the penalty, Leao the 2 chances, Rabiot that shot outside the box, Fofana shot outside the box. It's just a lot of individual moments that messed up this game. That's why I still think Allegri played good. I mean, he didn't. I mean, I think if you put Allegri instead of Leao, he would have made those shots. But yeah, Allegri didn't do bad tactically. So yeah, that's going to be it for today's episode. Mike with the man of the match performance. Leao with the horrible performance. Santi Jimenez, surprisingly good performance by him. Let me know what you guys think of this video in the comments. Let me know if I'm being too harsh. If me giving my man of the match was crazy. I mean, again, this is just my opinion. I'd love to hear your guys' opinion on the game. And like I said in the last video, let me know what team you guys support. Give me some like ideas, what you guys want to see. And yeah, have a good one, guys. Ciao.